Hey, what's up everybody? I am Undying Blaze, and welcome back to Surviving H1Z1. Now, NinjaNuity would be here, but he ran into his quota for how much he's allowed to play video games, which really sucks. But anyway, so here we are in the vast wilderness now. Just a little recap, we had previously accidentally stole a base from someone, like I claimed it because it said press E to claim foundation, and so I claimed the base, and then we found out that it belonged to someone, sort of, like they hadn't been there, and so it fell into ruin. We fixed it up a little bit and kind of took all the stuff before we found out. So anyway, we proceeded to feel bad, and I had the idea that we should go across the map. So if you can see here, down in that corner is where the map, or where the waste dump is, and that's where we were, and where that awesome guy was that we met and gave us everything. So we decided let's get as far away from there as we can. So we have a base right in this area. It's actually right, like, here-ish. No, it's right here. The base is right here. Sorry. So, basically, we put this together. So this took us quite a while. I'm gonna pull up my flashlight. Come on. There we go. So now you guys can kind of see, because it's evening time. So anyway, so we built this shack first to kind of keep our stuff safe inside. So here we go. Yeah, so we've got this. We've got tons and tons of stuff. But oh, I could have sworn I pushed E on that. Anyway, we had an ATV at one point, but I kind of destroyed it a little bit. Here's our door. So anyway, this is the interior of our base. We just finished this thing. Like, yesterday we finished the walls, and today we built this shack thing in the middle. This is how we got the ATV in and out. It's cool because there's a nice little trail right here. Alright, so basically we don't have a door on this thing at all. So I'm going to switch on night vision. Oh, by the way, microphone stand completely destroyed right now. I'll show you, actually. This is what's left of it. Now it looks pretty destroyed, but it's not like that destroyed. It's just this part right here. I can take it out pretty easily, I think. Oh no, it's kind of looped around. But anyway, so this part right here initially was latched on, I think, like so. And so this is kind of a clip. So you guys can see. You put the microphone in like that, and then this closes, and then this clips like that, and then that's secure. And these rubber things hold the microphone in inside of this shock mount that I made using like freaking tow cable from Technic. So it's not the most efficient, considering it's not elastic at all and stuff like that. So basically it's destroyed. It keeps falling off of the tripod that I've been using. Here's the tripod. So what I'm going to probably do is actually buy a microphone stand. I might try to incorporate Lego in it in some way, just attach a few Lego pieces on it, just so that makes Ethan happy. But anyway, so night vision on. So yeah, this is our shack. It's really pretty, considering we built it ourselves. Now, we mostly used things that we, whoops, that's me. We mostly used things that we had in our shack in the first place. I thought I heard a wolf. Or not our shack, sorry, our main base. But we ended up, abandoning that. We're probably going to just let the group that we were playing with find out that it's open by themselves instead of us having to tell them, because I think that them just not knowing that we took their base is better. I think it's better for everyone. We left a lot of stuff there, but we took everything that we really needed. So, alright, so basically what I'm doing now is I'm going to try to build a door. And so I think I need scrap metal for it so that I can build the different components that make a door. Let's shut off night vision for now. Oh yeah, it's pretty dang light out. Okay, so there's two ways to get scrap metal. One is search everything, and the other is beating up vehicles with a crowbar. Now, I am all for the latter of those two because that's a lot more efficient. But when NinjaNuity left, he took the crowbar with him. Like he disconnected, so. Alright, so scrap metal, weapon repair kit. And it's easiest to find scrap metal in wrecked cars. So, as you can obviously see. So anyway, I should tell you guys the story of how I destroyed our ATV. So we found this ATV. It was in a spawn location at our base, and so we were really excited to have this ATV. And it was at the base of the waste dump. So we drive this ATV back and forth a few times, and we found out that it has a practically unlimited storage space. It has a certain amount of different items it can store, but then once that happens, like once you have those different items in, you can have, I think, an unlimited amount of those individual items. Are you wearing anything? Oh yeah, you are. Okay, that was a little weird. Anyway, so yeah, well, Hunter and I just drove up and down, collecting stuff, storing it in the ATV. So, on our last trip from the base, hold on, I'm gonna see if I can craft that door yet. It's a shack door, wooden door, I think it is, so almost there. I just need more, either I need more wood planks or I need more. I think I have enough wood planks. Alright, I'm gonna go cut down a tree and search some more cars. Anyway, so we stored 210 wood logs, 100, or I think 10,000 like weight units of ethanol, which was just ridiculous amounts. We didn't make any of it. We found that at the base, which is super awesome because one of those will fill up the tank of an ATV all the way. Super, super convenient. So we did that, and we stored tons of stuff. Like there was all of that, and then Hunter had a ton of stuff in his inventory. I had a ton of stuff in mine. Like we had I want to say almost 100 venison in that truck, or in that ATV. Sorry. And so we were set. So we drive this thing all the way back to our base. We get to our base, and hold on, I gotta, whoops, check the fridge twice apparently. And so while alright, I'm heading back to base. Like we got to the home, to our home base, and then if I can find my way out of here. I'm sorry for all the interruptions. I'm just trying to play a game and talk. And you'd think that since it's literally my career, that I'd be good at it by now, but no, it's either talking or video games for me. Not really, but it's either talking or playing video games well. Okay, so back to the story. So I, like the good individual I was, went straight to the shack, unloaded most of my stuff so that I had room in my inventory. And NinjaNuity decided to park the ATV inside of the shack, so we didn't really unload anything. Then he drove it out, I think, to collect some more scrap metal. And when he was on his way back, he got stuck on the lip before our door, and I'll show you that lip right here. Oh, hey, buddy. How you doing? Pretty good, I'm sure. Okay, so he got stuck right here, like on this lip here. I'm gonna open this door, and so I was like, hey, I'll help you out. So now, a little bit of context here. NinjaNuity had told me that he was showing his friend our base, and so when he was showing us the base, or showing him, wow, showing him the base, he closed the door while the ATV was in the way, and it like pushed it, and I think it was parked here, and it made it fly like into the base more, and he was like, whoa, that was crazy, and he told me about this. So I came here, and he's like, struggling to get up here. His front wheels are up here. I'm like, here, let me give you a hand. And I close it. And his screen, I close it. Okay. And his screen goes, and then I hear a kaboom! And flames come out of the ATV. And he dies instantly. And I'm just sitting here, and we both just burst out laughing. Like, and I open the door back up, and the ATV's just on fire, and you can't use it. There's no inventory. Hunter's body is just gone. There is no body, and so there is nothing left of Hunter at this point. And so even though he had to restart, he took one of the crowbars with him, so that's why he has the other crowbar right now. I gave it to him. We had two. Now we have one, and he has it. But anyway, so yeah, he exploded, took all of his stuff, took all the logs, all the ethanol with us. Like, we can still make biofuel pretty efficiently, but, like, it's so funny. Alright, come on, tree. Let's do this. How much inventory space do I have? Oh, plenty. Anyway, yeah, and so that's our story. Okay, so I'm gonna just chop down a few more trees. Just make sure that that's not why I am... Whoops. I keep hacking too early. Anyway. I'm gonna make sure that this is not why I can't make a door right now, and I have to make sure it is actually the scrap metal that I need. Okay, and then I'll run over here, collect some... Whoa, that was scary. Collect my ammo that spawns here. 308 ammo naturally spawns in here. If it's not 308 again, I'm gonna be sad. Yep, 308, as normal. And then a hatchet right there, in case I want to chop down some trees. So anyway, whoop, over this stump. Gosh dang, my throat. Alright, no scrap metal in here. Alright, let's see about that door. Wooden door. Oops. By the way, I spent a long time figuring out all the things that you can make. Wooden door, we can make one. Okay, we're heading down. We're heading down to the base. I'm going to make that wooden door. We're going to do awesome. How many... Okay, I've got 4 rounds total in this gun. Nice. I used to have, like, so much. Oh, dang, you're wearing a helmet. That was a beautiful headshot, and this person's just wearing a helmet. Dang, okay. Anyway, I've got to get Eternal Flame to play this game with us. I think that'd be pretty fun. Maybe if we did something like that, we'd start anew. Alright, so wooden door, crafting. Scoot on down, wooden door, craft. Bam. Alright, making the planks, brackets, wooden door. Done. Alright, let's grab that wooden door. We'll place it. Place it right there. Perfect. Now I'll open it, and I'll close it, and then I'll lock it with our secret code that no one out there knows. Alright. And now NinjaNuity will be able to get in. Nice. Alright, whoops. Alright, so what do I need to do to make a wooden... I guess it'd be a storage container. Okay. I can make one. Okay, good. Whoops. I clicked craft. What is your deal? Why are you doing this to me? Zombie, I hear you out there. For crying out loud. To do everything around here. Sorry, that was the wrong weapon. Hello? Sneaky, sneaky. Hi! Whoa, I missed. Yeah, I thought so. Ooh, a lighter. Never have too many of those. Alright, now we'll hack his body part, see if he's got anything for us other than scrap cloth. Nope. I heard that ammunition is pretty easy to get from these guys, but apparently not. I love how beautiful this game is. Like, it's gorgeous. When I'm recording, the frame rate actually drops significantly, which makes me really sad. Alright, so I can move probably some of our more valuable stuff into that storage container once I've built it. Alright, cool. So we've got some vehicle batteries and things like that. That's nice. I know where we can get lots of vehicle batteries, which is at the military base, but it's always much nicer to have the... Whoa, wait, maybe I should be here to build this. Oh crap, I'm dying of dehydration and not eating. Dang it. Why didn't you guys tell me? I was dying and you guys didn't even care. Wow. I see how much you guys care about me. See how it is. Alright, there we go, and I'm good for now. Okay, so back to crafting. Gosh, dang. It's called storage container, right? Okay, yeah. And craft. Why is it not crafting? Should I make some metal brackets? Maybe I need these metal bars. I'll grab these metal bars and then I'll try crafting. Come on, I really, 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 really want this. Whoops, storage container. What? Gosh freaking dang it. Do I need more scrap metal? Life is so hard right now. I shouldn't have made both of those into brackets. I'm gonna head up here. Shoot this deer, probably. Wow, that was an overshot. I'm not used to doing that. Wow, why am I missing? Alright, that's it. Hello, dear. Wow. Okay, I don't know how I missed that one. Whoops, I accidentally shot the guy's base. Sorry. Wait, how's my bow doing? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Repairing. Repairing my bow. I do not want this thing to go away. This thing is life right now. Because otherwise I only get one bullet every time I log in, pretty much. Which is a nice source of ammo, but it's not a very efficient source of ammo. I hear a wolf. I don't like it. Okay. I think I'm safe. Alright. Cool. I need to take out my axe, just in case there is a wolf. Alright. I keep hearing barking. I don't know if it's a wolf or a dog, and I know there's not dogs in the game, and so that only leads to one conclusion. Which is a scary one, to say the least. Freaking wolves in this game just pop out of nowhere, and it's the most annoying thing ever. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep searching around for scrap metal for a minute before I do anything else. Oh gosh. Like, we parked our base in a really, really good looting location. And it doesn't seem like there's anybody that actively loots these areas. Is that a bear? I think I just heard a bear. Oh boy. Oh, snap. Oh, that could have gone so many ways. Alright. I am so glad that went the way it did. Alright, let's get some bear meat. Oh, alright. Nice. Now I need a vehicle. Now that we have enough animal fat. Alright, fertilizer. So I found out you can make flares and gunpowder using fertilizer and sugar, and it makes me so happy. Because, I mean, flares are really useless. But if you're trying to find your friend... Oh crap, I'm tired, I need to go to bed. It's amazing how that just creeps up on you. Alright, so yeah, what I'm going to do is make some parachute flares, which is super, super amazing. It's just a flare and a scrap of cloth mixed. That's all the crafting recipe is. And, alright, let's see if there's any, like, food in here. Nope. Alright, yeah. Oh, filing cabinet. Can't forget that. Okay. And yeah, so a parachute flare. I'll probably show you guys one at some point pretty soon. It's a flare that launches up into the air and descends really slowly, and it's really bright. And so let's say NinjaNuity is across the way and he has no idea where our base is. I'd say, hey, I'm gonna launch a flare, and I shoot a parachute flare into the sky, and then he can see that wherever whatever's below the flare is where he needs to go, basically. So that's it's a really cool thing. It's a lot easier than throwing a flare into the sky and having it descend on you and burn up the entire place. Is this a stun grenade? It is. Okay. And I believe there's fertilizer in these ones. I might be wrong. Oh yeah. Glad to be right. And one more hit. And some salt. Why not? One salt packet in the entire box. How unfortunate. Alright, cool. So I'm going to head back all the way back to the base. I'm glad I got that bear. That, like, every time there's a bear and I hear one, it just scares me so much, because if I'm not prepared to deal with it, I'll probably die. And that's really scary in this game. Hi. Hello? How are you? What's up? Are you all right? You gonna drive? You gonna go somewhere? You're not even worth wasting a bullet on. You're so cute. And stationary. Oh my gosh. This deer. Hi. You're so cute. You're so adorable. Wow, you took that like a man. Cute little deer. Aw. It's too bad I have to hack you apart for your meat. There we go. Poor little guy. He was so cute. Anyway. Like, I know I look like a heartless son of a gun right now, but that deer had to die. It was me or him, you know. It was entirely self-defense. So that's my response. No, but that deer was adorable. It's the funniest thing I've seen, aside from NinjaNuity blowing up in an ATV. That was the funniest thing I've seen. Hello, how are you? Nope. I want scraps of cloth, but I don't want them so bad that I'll tear up other things. Like, I'll take them if I find them, but I don't have to do work for them. Are you crazy? Alright. I didn't get anything that I wanted. Nothing. Why do you hate me so much? Why? Well, anyway, I'm just gonna try this, and probably nothing's going to happen. Yeah, nothing. Alright, anyway, so, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please do leave a like. We'll probably be farther, and I'll probably have a repair box by then. It's just, I found some scrap metal, and I used it all on the door instead of a repair box. Oh well. So yeah, I'll see all of you guys in the next one. Goodbye!